to be doing is, regarding if possible. So obviously that's always option A. Option B obviously is sometimes we just need to attack. Our regarding may not be working, or we may not have time to regard and set up a really clean attack, so sometimes we just got to swing and get an attack here. So I'm here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bump and get my frames in. Top hand under the shoulder. I like to always cap here. If you have the gi, you can make a pajama grip. Don't need it though. This hand to the hip. Now, one of the big ones I like to do first is I like to bridge up, and I like to swing bottom knee in, top leg rest. So when I'm here, bop, and swing up for that arm bar. Couple details we were missing on Tuesday that I noticed. One, I want his neck in the pit of my knee. So when I swing this leg up, I'm trying to bite this to where his neck is right at the pit of that knee. Two reasons why. It gives me better control of the head, and doesn't give a choke, but it also just allows me to hammer that down and use it to sweep. The other thing I noticed was our bottom leg had like a bad habit of being on the hip. So if you're trying to re-guard and then go to this, like a lot of us I noticed we're going here, and then just like leaving this knee way down. As soon as I go to attack this armbar, I want this as tight to his chest as I can. Here. That's going to allow me to, one, pinch my knees better, to lock in the armbar, but also just have a better bite overall so you can't just slip through this. Now, when we're attacking the arm, if it's trapped in your armpit, great. Keep it there, extend and break. If not, attaching it to the chest, I like to hammer this heel not just down, but also towards where that arm would be, and work to finish. If he falls, obviously, finish like you would a normal. Break his arm, walk away. So I'm here. Boom, Corey's in side control. Let's say I've tried regarding. It's just not working. Corey's clearing and doing all this fun stuff I don't appreciate here. I'm going to bridge up and get these frames in. This knee shoots up. I bite, grabbing here. As soon as that ankle starts to come down, we extend. If his thumb's pointed out this way, you have two options. Roll it up, finish, or push it across that thigh and finish this way. Either way, hammering the heel down, pinching the knees, finishing the arm. Questions on this hip hop armbar? It is simple, effective, but not always easy, especially when you have a partner who's real heavy on the pressure. But I do like this one a lot, especially when you get guys playing real loose on top. Like they'll be here and there acting, you can get this pretty quick and pop your hips, which is why I like it. I've used it quite a bit. Questions on this? Don't play loose sometimes. Don't play loose sometimes. Niche. Yes. All right. Driller out. Oh, Evan. Sorry, just one more time. One more time. I can take it one more time. So boom, we're here. Corey's, he's attacking me. I don't appreciate that. Boom, I get my frames in. I try to regard. It doesn't work. Boom, I bridge up. Boom, and I get him up here. As soon as I'm here, swing the legs in. Biting down with the ankle here. Pinching the knees. Attacking the arm. When I hammer this heel down, it's not just down, it's down and over. Because in an ideal world, this does halfway sweep him. And I'm here, he can't defend. Break the arm, just lock, break the wrist. Hammer fist, break the nose, whatever. Violence at that point is necessary. Other questions? Alright. 1, 2, alright. Oh. Corey's here. Corey's real heavy. He's attacking me. I don't appreciate this. I try to regard it. It doesn't work. Oh no. I come sweep up here. And let's say for whatever reason, we just miss this arm. He's good defensively. We just don't like it. Whatever happens. Or let's say we go to hit this arm and he's instantly just stacking, doing all the stuff he should do, right? He doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu. He has a black belt from a reputable gym. He doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu, so he's going to start stacking, doing all this stuff. Guess what that leaves available for me? My favorite, the reverse arm. So all I'm going to do, my top hand's going to come to the outside of this elbow. I'm going to pinch this hand to my ear. So I like coming to the gable grip. A couple other grip options that we've discussed. You can go high C grip in, or you can do the double palm grip here. I prefer a good gable grip because I like having the blade of my wrist right in those nerves here. Now, as we're here, guess what? Finishing is all still the same. Still pinching my knees, still hammering this down. All I'm doing is pulling my hands in on this side, on this one. So we're here. I'm framed up. Oh no, I don't like what's happening. Oh, I tried to regard, it didn't work. Boom, I'm here. I don't like what's happening. Switch off to the top side arm. Pinch, squeeze. Here, we're moving, I don't like it. Trying to shrimp in, get a knee in. It's not working. Boom. I get here. Like, as you can see, I can probably still attack this arm before. It's going to be hard. Boom, I'm here. I like to drive this knee up, clasp my hands, answer my telephone, pull down. Now, one of the mistakes we were making Tuesday on this was a couple of us were pulling this flat on our chest. So like we were here. We're like, there wasn't room for it to move. So when I'm here, I'm turning my chest, so there's a nice little vacuum right here that I can pull his elbow through. That, as while I'm doing here, will allow you to finish this. Nice part with this is, if you need more enemies in life and you're just better than them, you're here. Oh, I'm here. Pull this arm up, this arm in. Finish a double arm bar, because enemies, life, you need some. That's the nice part about this is that swing up, you can hit either of those two arm bars, and generally they have to give you one or the other. If they're like, okay, I'm going to defend the traditional arm bar and really bend this up, they generally have to stack you and grab the back of your head. By doing that, they give you the reverse arm lock. Like, oh no, I don't want to get reverse arm lock, so I'm going to keep this arm up. That generally leaves this hand unsupported for you to extend and finish. One or the other. Like we talk about all the time, left door, right door, doesn't matter, you die either way. Other questions on this one? Yeah, just holding that right in place, just so, because if I grab this elbow and he starts getting real whippy, it makes it harder to finish. So I pinch that in to just kind of lock, because then what you're doing is, without my feet in the middle of all this is, before he starts flipping his hand around and doing all that, it gets real hard to find where the pressure needs to be. Because all I'm wanting to do is put all the pressure of my hands on the back side of this elbow and force it this way. So when I'm here, it doesn't matter if his elbow's pointing down that way. I need to get it to where I can force that pressure. Having that pinch in, when I'm here, allows the reduction of that movement. That reduction gives me enough time to lock my hands and pull. Make sense?
One of the things I'll use too is I'll come up here, turn it. So when I pull it, sometimes just that pull gets your finish.
Yeah, that's why that cup hand grip is also available, because that's one that Corey uses to finish his. Is he'll cup that elbow, turn it to where he wants, and then force it down.
You said there was different grips for this. Is it just preference based?
Yes, there's not a technical difference on a lot of the grips other than what you prefer. Corey likes that hook grip. He has a grip. Those hooks for him work well. I prefer gable grip. I think it's a mechanically stronger grip for me. I have a nice big broad back, I'm handsome, things like that. They pull things in this way. So I can pull, that pull is a natural motion for me. So I like that. That C grip was taught to me by Dan Hornbuckle, who has an 84-inch wingspan, so he can do this pretty easily. All of them are correct. Which one works best for you and in the situation you're in? That's the, when I show, oh, there's multiple grips or multiple options here, reason, unless I say, okay, this is option A because it's better, very rarely is it this one's better than this one, unless I state that. Most of the time it's situational or preferential. I prefer this grip because to me it works better because I have small hands. I can't hook grip shit. I can wear children's XL gloves. If you're like, oh, Dustin, you're joking. No, I'm very fucking serious with my hands. So I can't hook grip things, and I don't have grips like that. That's why I don't grip fight a lot. That's why I do those things. That's why I have monkey palm grips and do the things I do. Corey's grip is just as effective and efficient as mine. It's just I prefer this one. Corey has big, strong hands from working with them all day. Grinding wrenches doing man shit. Me and my ginger hands are typing, so real different grip strength here between the two of us. So for him, it works better to hit that hook grip and pull the elbow where he wants it. I can do the same motion with my hand, with my gable. That works better for me. Dan Hornbuckle has giant hands and a giant wingspan. Therefore, that grip for him, he has all sorts of leverage that I would never have and wouldn't be able to reach and do. All of them work. Which one works the best for me? Which one works the best for the situation I'm in? Because I'll hit that palm grip a lot more gi than I will no-gi. No-gi, I can see your elbow if I need to hit. In a gi, sometimes I gotta find it a little bit better because your gi may be rolling with it. So I may palm grip and do that way. So it's more, there's not a, hey, A is better than B type thing. It's a, this works better for me and it's still weirded out by the hand thing. I also wear a size 9 shoe, 8.5 on a good day.
I just wanted to give you an app one day on this.
Don't worry, we'll roll that tonight. 1, 2, 3! Most of you who have been on Instagram in the past 6 months have seen the Buggy choke. It's gotten real popular as of earlier this year because Kay Rotolo hit it on 2 pretty high-level guys. And I'm going to show you it so I can show you the very simple counter that ruins everyone's day. But a lot of people like this choke right now. So if we don't go over the counter in between Naga this weekend, Fuji next month, Fuji the month after, Grappling Industries, Guerrilla Warfare coming up, somebody's going to get hit in a Buggy choke, and I want you to put them unconscious with the counter. So I have to show you the move first, and I'll show you the counter. So what a Buggy choke is, in an effort is, what they're trying to do is they're going to open their hips up here and force Corey's head towards my hips. As they do that, this hand's going to come up, and they're pulling in this leg here. I don't have the hip flexibility to do this properly, so I'm going to show it without Corey, and then I'll lock it in the way I do. So they bring it in here. This hand comes up. Boom. You close your triangle, lock your hands in. Corey's head and arm are right here. Dumb. I don't like it. It's not a good choke. It's not what you should do for bottom side. Not a lot of room in there, but people have been both trying it and hitting it. Therefore, if we don't show it, one of you is going to get hit in it. I will then hit you as you walk off the mat. So I feel like it's unfair to do that without showing you it and then the counter. So if I'm here, boom, I kick him down. Boom, I reach up, grab this here. Now, once they get here, this is already pretty tight. So all they really have to do is lock this in, grab their hands and finish, right? Like I said, I don't have the hip flexibility to do it, so that is a Buggy choke. Questions on that? So I want you guys to try it out a couple times, and then I'm going to have you walk through the defense of it, which will be painfully obvious after I show it, but no one thinks to do it. So I'm here, boom, up, grab in. The goal is to have your hand in almost an uppercut position here, while bringing this up. So here, and here. Drop the leg over, squeeze, finish the choke. Questions on that? Like I said, the goal is to be here if you can. If not, it's not my favorite choke, not one I think is... I think we'll have its 15 minutes of fame until someone gets unconscious with the counter, and then it'll go away. Questions here? Try it out a couple times, like I said, and then we'll show the counter real quick and jump into some live rounds. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming. Not very well. Not very well. No. All right, so I'm here, right? Oh no, bad things are happening. He's hitting this choke. One of us is gonna run out of air first. Like, lawn flu, guys. It's literally that simple, as if they were grabbing your head on the far side for a guillotine. For this, one, the smart-ass answer I can always give in ball techniques: don't get in it. Right? Good head pressure here. and halfway decent side control positioning, this should be very hard to get to start with. But if I'm in here, like if I'm here and I'm keeping good pressure and stuff, it should be really hard for him to hit this. Yeah, for him to hit it in the beginning. But if he gets here, let's say I just really screw up and he's here. All I have to do is apply the shoulder pressure. If he's got to let go, because I'm shutting off the game pretty quickly there.
I think the worst thing is the reaction to the posture up.
Yeah, the thing that happens, the natural reaction of this is, oh shit, he's grabbing my neck, posture away from me. And that's it. And then that sinks it in, and you don't have any leverage to push him off you. What a lot of people try to do is, they get in here, right, and they try to like bring the face off. You run out of pressure. Like, I can't, the panic that sets in this is what catches people here. Like the second you drop that shoulder pressure and it's in for me as much as it is for him, one of us gets to go to sleep. That's the nice part about this is if you drop that shoulder pressure and drive in, one, it gives you a little bit of breathing room there, but two, it also applies pressure to him, which will make him reconsider that entirely.
So, are you doing this? I know you said like it's defending side, but are you staying like that, or is it okay to pick your hips up?
I'm picking my hips up and driving this through. Like if I'm hitting this right, boom, and I'm coming up here.
Okay.
Like, because all I'm trying to do here is give myself a little bit of room to breathe on this side and a lot of pressure on this shoulder. Like I'm dropping this elbow back just to give my little bit of relief. Like it's still going to be uncomfortable, it's still going to be tight, he's still going to be squeezing, right? We're both going to be attacking. But at that point, I at least have an equal, we're both choking, who can choke harder?
If you shuffle your hips towards his head, if you
Little bit. I'm more worried about keeping that elbow tight to keep his hips from choking. Make sense? Alrighty. Try it on each other, see the Von Flu being there, and then don't get hit in a competition so I don't have to slap you. 1, 2, 3!